Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this has been a true letter. Welcome to Genesis Alpha 1, a game which everybody sing along. I've had my eye on for a while, and on this occasion, I've got receipts, I can prove it. Go back and watch my old EGX Res videos. I've been flagging this game as something worth keeping an eye on for some flipping time. I've been looking forward to this one for so long. I've put a few hours into it already. I think it's really damn solid, which makes me a bit confused because this has not had good reviews. Not terrible reviews either, but I'm surprised they've been as lukewarm as they have been, and I don't really understand why, because this game does some really interesting stuff. So the first thing we get to do, and this I think is just very cool indeed, you get to build and design your own ship. You only start off with a handful of materials, which is just about enough to build the core systems, but you get to decide how it's all laid out and whatever, which I find very pleasing indeed. So for example, I like to put the massive greenhouse immediately behind the bridge, because now our ship looks like a giant robot turtle, and that's very important to me. Though if you want to look at this in schematics view because you're incredibly boring, I suppose you can as well. Next, we'll be wanting to extend our ship a little bit, so I'm just going to slap some corridors here. Fun thing, by the way, these don't actually take up any raw resources, they just use up a little bit of energy. So you don't need to worry about slapping down some extra ones at the start of the game, you can just make your ship look like whatever you want it to. And what I like is kind of dividing my ship up into sections. So over on this side, what I'm going to have is, all of the human-y, biologically stuff. So we're going to have like the quarters, and when we actually build one, a clone lab. We don't need those right at the beginning of the game. And on the other side over here, we'll have all the industry and whatever. So we need a tractor beam and a storage room on that side. So we'll just put this right at the end, and then we just need one storage unit, and that should pretty much use up all of the starting resources I've got. But this is where this gets really damn cool, which is we're not actually playing a top-down strategy game. Sure, you can go into that mode to actually build your ship up anytime you've got resources, but actually you play down here in the ship itself. When the ship comes under attack, it's a first-person shooter in which you yourself determine the layout of the ship that you're defending. And this is why I love having the greenhouse in the middle, because it means you can look out at all the different modules and they're all right there, and it's just so damn cool. I love it. So at this point, we're pretty much out of resources. We've got a handful of iron and a handful of copper, but that's not going to be enough to really do anything. So we're going to be needing some more of that. Because the whole point of the game is find a new planet for humanity, because dystopia, resources ran out, diddly dee. So yes indeed, we're going to be needing a hangar to go and check out some planets. So it sure is bloody convenient that over here, and there's the storeroom on that side by the way, we've got ourselves a tractor beam, so I can actually drag in some old shipwrecks or whatever. The problem is, I don't know what this debris actually is right now, because we haven't scanned it. So, back to the bridge. So into the greenhouse, take a right, and obviously everything's laid out this way, because I laid it out, and it's really damn cool. Also, there's like a series of like secret air ducts down over here. So if aliens get on board your ship, and they will get on board your ship, then they can actually, get into all of these little areas down here. So you've got to make sure that you check the actual air ducts for aliens and plant life and whatever too. Not that plant life. That's good plant life. That's just grass. That's absolutely fine. So you've got to make sure you're ready to hunt down all of the aliens and whatnot. And big rooms do actually have access portals actually built into them, which is just really damn cool. I just love how it's properly got this little system. And hello. Okay, there's also glowy steps down here, and right, this is where we keep the sex bot, or the AI, or the sex bot that's also the AI. You know what? I'm just going to leave that be. I feel like I've stumbled across something I wasn't supposed to stumble across there. And I've also got myself a bunch of humans. I know they don't look like humans, but they're like modified clone humans that are supposed to be really good at taking orders. So we've got these 4 modified clone humans right here. Part of the point of the game is figuring out what to make them do. So if I actually do nip over to, back to the bridge here right now, we've got to scan the local area. So here we go. Just zoom in, please. And I'm in this area right now, so no need to move anywhere else. And we've got ourselves some debris. We don't know what that does. We've got some more debris. We don't know what that does. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign a crew member to come and help out with this. In fact, you know what? They're not doing anything right now. 2 crew members can come and help me out. So they're now going to help out with the scanning. Because I can do this manually. I can just basically sit here and go, gonna hold down left trigger and scan the debris. And now I know that's all aluminium over there. And there's a bit more, and diddly-diddly-dee. But that's boring. So that's what we need clones for. They're going to do that for me. They're just going to basically stand at these terminals and actually do that job so I don't have to bother. Though if we all actually do it together, it's much, much faster. So there we go. That's something scanned, and that's something else scanned, and diddly-diddly-dee. And now I know that that debris is 9 iron. So that's the one we want to get on board. So there we go. Back to the tractor beam room now. We now know what we need. So, terminal over here. Once again, get some crew in here. Because right now I think the only jobs crew can really do, or at least the only jobs worth doing, are scanning for local debris and planets and whatever, and doing the tractor beam work. So here we go. Activate beam, please. So they're now beaming debris on board. Beautiful. So that's happening right now. And guys, there you go. Get into your position, please. Now, the problem is, we might not necessarily always just beam iron on board. There might be some aliens involved too. So just in case, I'm going to hang out here with my big gun in case something bad shows up. So here we go. We can keep an eye on how this is going. Speed it up and wait. What have we got here? That's iron, all right. And yep, there we go. Iron. It's already refined iron because we've pulled out of a shipwreck. So therefore we don't need to worry about that. So now we just keep bringing that on board. Also, I really like how much personalization you have here. So all your crew members get names assigned to them, but you can just decide to name them if you want. So, you know what? As we've actually got this lovely person right here, and I think that's a woman. This is now Claire, and this is a guy here, so this can be Matt. Matt's going to help me out with the tractor beaming too. Oh, hello. Yeah, I see you. I see you down over there. No, you don't. Right. You see that? That there was an alien of some description, and it came on board with the iron. Don't worry, guys, I got it. It's under control. So these guys will try and defend themselves, but you know what? They're AI, and they're also clones who are probably bred to be stupid or something, so they're not very good at their jobs. That worm would have escaped down onto here and started causing some trouble, and then we would have needed to have hunted it down. So, luckily, we got it the moment it came on board, and there wasn't a problem. But yeah, this is why we need to be a little bit on the vigilant side. And there we go. That debris has now been officially drained, and we've got ourselves a big old pile of iron. And with that big old pile of iron, I can start adding on to the ship. Now, to figure out what I want to build next, I need to head back over here to the bridge. Because by now, my friends who are just doing all that scanning for me, they should know what's on all of these here planets. So this planet has got sulfur, uranium, and 4 sites of interest. This place has got lithium. This place has got fungus, lithium, uranium, and 1 site of interest. So, not necessarily the most useful things for me, because I just need myself plenty of iron for the time being. So in which case, guys, begin scanning the next sector over, see if we can find ourselves another iron deposit. Ah, here we go. This quadrant over here, these guys have already actually scanned that, so that works for me. In which case, let's move over there, because that is where we've got ourselves some iron. So prepare for our hyper jump. And guys, I really feel like we should be sitting down with our seatbelts on for this, but whatever. There we go. Check it out. There's actual planets out there. You see, what I love about this game, which is also one of the reasons I really love Mass Effect 1, is there's a sense of connectivity. So you come to a new section, there's massive planets, you can actually go and visit them. This is something Mass Effect Andromeda tried to do, but to me it just didn't feel quite like it worked properly. I get a better sense of connectivity and being in space and all of that stuff from this game than Andromeda ever gave me, which is something that it does really well just in terms of the atmosphere. And the harvesting has stopped because we're out of storage for the time being. We physically cannot store any more refined iron on the ship. So that's absolutely fine. Let's just get another one of those down. So just at the top here, I think that's in, farming, storage. Let's just get another one down right there. So now those guys can get on with that. But there's more I want to get on with too. So for example, so I don't need to be hanging around in the tractor beam room so these guys don't get murdered. What I would actually like is, defense. 1 workshop. So, 1 basic workshop, right here nearby to the tractor beam room. That just pops into existence immediately. And here it is, lovely. And this actually comes with a bunch of stuff for free. Yeah, on this occasion I've got myself energy barriers as my starting defensive weaponry. I was hoping for turrets. In the tutorial you get turrets, so that's a shame. We'll research those at one point. Now, we're starting to get some aliens on board, and killing them does get us some biomass. So, we're going to be needing a biomass tank for that. Lovely. Still got 9 iron. That was only actually eating up copper, so we might have been able to build that along. Oh, guys, did you just let something get into the ship? Guys, yes, you did, you stupid bastards. This is why I can't leave you alone for 2 bloody minutes. Right, and more as well. You can all just die. Here we go. We've got ourselves biomass. But we've also got ourselves abilities that the bugs have. We can also start modifying the humans by mixing them with alien DNA to make them better or worse at certain things. Because this game is basically a terrifying sci-fi nightmare. Anyway, at this point, I'm going to leave the tractor beaming to Matt and Claire. They can presumably handle that on their own. I'm going to focus over here for the time being. So we've also got ourselves Gordon. That's not a good name for Gordon. I think Gordon is actually Tabby. Love it. And York can just be York, so I'll just assume York is Francis York Morgan. And now the ship starts quietly operating itself. But we've now got a big old pile of iron. So it's time for me to start doing awesome, sexy space adventures. Because I'm not just hanging around in the tractor beam bay all day. No. That's not my role in all of this. My role in all of this is to build a hangar bay, jump in the shuttle, head down to the nearest planet, have sex with Liara, figure out Tali's better and have sex with her instead, then have sex with both of them at the same time, throw Ashley under a nuclear bus, and back on the ship in time to feed my fish. Though as you've probably guessed, hangars are a very good way for aliens to get on board the ship. So we definitely don't want them literally right next to the greenhouse, because the greenhouse produces the oxygen that we need to not die. So we want these guys to be a fair way back. Repair destroyed energy nodes. Uh-oh. Guys, Matt, Tabby. Yeah, I'm guessing there's life forms detected. What have you bloody done? You bloody idiots. I can't leave you alone for 5 cocking minutes, can I? Get out of the ship. Right, so re-establish power. Everything's now fine. That'll repair itself. This is why you don't want to let bloody bugs get into your air vents. Because this happens. Right, whose fault was that? Was that Matt or was that Claire? I'm going to assume it was Matt. Right, you, I'm going to give you a written warning. And also I'm going to shoot you in the knees. Right, there we go. Hangar has now been constructed right at the rear of the ship. But there is a very long corridor between... What do you mean biosphere leak? Uh-oh. Right, Claire, what have you done now? Every time. Every cocking time. So with the hangar bay, I can now take the shuttle down to the planet and gather things a lot more quickly, assuming I can find the right planet. So, let's figure out what a good one is. Because I need a giant pile of just base resources, things like copper, iron, aluminium. These planets seem a bit fancy for my liking. So in which case, back over to the bridge, where presumably Tabby and York have been getting on with scanning nearby planets so I can figure out which ones are good and which ones aren't. There we go. Who's a good cat? Lovely bit of scanning going on there. So yeah, this one will do right here. Now, if I'm going down to the planet, I want the big gun. I want, yeah, the X-ray caster. That seems pretty damn good. Here we go. Launch harvester. Waiting for crew. So yeah, at this point I could assign crew to go and do this for me, or I can just go and handle it myself. And anytime I want, I can return to the mothership, which I should do at some point because there's gonna be... Ooh, there's gonna be bad things here. Right, get out the X-ray caster. Now, prepare for bad things to show up. What I've got here is I've got a small area I can explore in. If I go a certain distance away from the ship, for example, we reach an energy barrier. This is the edge of the safe space that this shuttle creates for me. If I step outside, I die. I can only get what's inside this little area. Luckily, the ship does come with its own tiny little turret. And, ooh, you guys are a little bit on the ugly side. I don't like you. Right, oh, bloody hell, guys, yes, yeah, that's... Okay, this thing might be a little bit overkill for some of the little guys. And I'll help myself too. Some DNA samples. Lovely. A mantis. So I can create a mantis human. Well, that's definitely not going to go wrong. Now, what's you right there? That's sulfur ore. No, I want the iron ore, actually. So I'm going to get on with that. And while I'm just scanning this, my ship can provide a little bit of coverage for me. So my ship has spotted something, but seems to be mostly under control. You know what? I'm going to help out a little bit because there are a few things around here. Excuse me. But yeah, down on planets where there's plenty of bugs, obviously, it's a bit easier to gather biomass. There's plenty of it floating around. Right, just keep doing some scanning of iron ore. Watch out for bugs. The ship will let me know if anything is dangerous, but obviously step away from the ship. Then, hello there, I'll be having that as well. I'll be having some biomass, some crawls, improves resistance, lowers intelligence. So if I want to make some really good, like, marine sorts, that could potentially be good. And I'll be having any biomass out of you too. Love it. So there's plenty of iron around here. That's a good start, but I swear the game also said there was a site of interest. So potentially a little packet of... I don't know, former colonists, dead people, something, something, something. So the ship can take care of itself with the massive turret on top, so I'm just going to go and have a little bit of an explore around, see what else I can find in this part of the world. And hello? Is that something a bit different and interesting? Yes, yes it is. 20% scanned. Uh-oh. I'm guessing this is going to draw some attention. It normally does.
40%.
Yeah? Aliens, yeah, I figured as much. Luckily, I've got myself the X-ray caster. And, well, you know what? Let's just say the AI isn't exactly spectacular in this game. They have a habit of just walking straight at you. But then they are alien bugs. It's not too surprising. There we go. I've got myself a suit upgrade. Love it. And that upgrades the damage of ballistic weapons. Lovely. Also, watch your wrist. That's where the game actually tells you if there's enemies nearby and which direction they're coming from. You'll be warned. Yeah, there you go, with the little red flash showing you where they are. So I know there's someone over there, but looks like my turrets have mostly got it under control for the time being. And the harvester is now full. So at this point, I cannot actually take anything further back with me. So in which case, I may as well return to base. So into the ship. Return to mothership. There we go. Goodbye. And hang on. No, I need to... Oh, hello. No, I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked. Oh, they're in the ship. They're in the ship. They're in the ship. They're in the ship. Go. Oh, there's so many of them in the ship right now. Bloody hell. No. No. Go. Go past them. Shoot them all. Shoot them all. Oh, I'm trapped in the ship with them. And there's lots of flashy lights. Are we good? Okay. I may be bringing a fair bit of... No, I'm alive. Well, that's quite frankly surprising. So, deposit space required. Because yes, the harvester's currently full. That doesn't go in storage because storage is only for refined goods. Instead, I need somewhere to shove all this stuff. So, one deposit right there. Lovely. But yeah, we need little robots in order to actually do the carrying. Because apparently clones are just too fancy for that business. So, maybe it's just too heavy for them. Let's just say that. So, workshop. I'm pretty sure I build robots here. So, one Robotnik. Need iron for that. Right, we're going to be needing a fair bit of iron yet, lads. Never mind, the ship starts with a couple of them. Well, that's just bloody convenient. Yeah, I think I saw one of you in the bridge, actually. So yeah, these guys are just going to pick up the supplies, take them to the little storage area, which is just here because that's where I put it. And that's where that'll be stored going forward. Beautiful. Now, if I want to refine that iron ore into iron, I'm going to need a refinery, and I'm going to need a tiny bit more iron for that too. So, let's go find some. Here we go, found some just floating around, 6 more iron, exactly what we need for a refinery, and then we'll have all of the basics. So, this right here, that's 6 iron. I'm just going to go tell Claire and Matt to get on with that, and we'll be in good shape. There we go, you guys get working on that. In the meantime, I think I panicked and used up all of the X-ray bolts, so I'm going to be needing a new gun, actually. Let's go for, yeah, the basic laser rifle. And I'm going to be needing some more ammo. And by the way, that ammo is finite. So we also need to spend, I think it might be lithium, to make some more. Now officially we've got ourselves... Oh, bloody hell. Guys, why are there already worms on board? Sorry, that may be my bad, actually. That could be... Oh, there's loads of them. Guys, this may be my fault. I'm not sure. I think I may have brought something back from the planet with me. So that's not so good. But that's all absolutely fine. Just reboot the energy nodes and everything will be under control. Module critical in corridor. Hang on, I'm working on it. Which module are we talking about here? Oh, right, I think something was definitely on board the ship. Okay, the situation is quite bad. We might be about to lose the hangar, actually. Right, I need to get down into the under area and figure out what's going on. There were definitely bad things under there, so this is why I could have done with more access panels, actually. Then I'd be able to figure out what the heck was going on. You bastards, get out of here, you. Go away. Right, now we need to actually fix the energy nodes. Yes, I've just about managed to save the hangar, assuming we can get over there and sort all this out momentarily. So you guys just go and sort that out. Other than that, I now need to, yeah, get through here and actually cross this area outside of, oh, bloody hell. Okay, so this is good. Right, you getting over here. I might be about to slightly die. Right, how are we doing here? No power. Of course there's no power. It's because everything's been cut off. I really hope this bit of the ship's not about to fall off, by the way. Do I need to just straight up build new ones? I think I might need to just straight up build new ones. So new corridor, new corridor. Okay, how are we doing now I've built some new stuff? Now we can start rebooting. Okay, so the lesson I've learnt here is next time, don't assume I've not brought anything with me. I've probably brought something with me. But on the plus side, the ship is now not on fire. You know what? We should celebrate by personalising it a little bit. Because that we can do. You can actually set the colour of every room, which I rather appreciate. Mainly because it lets you set every room as a sort of hot pink, which I'm greatly in favour of. Now, guys, are there any monsters? No, I think we're good, actually. Great. I've also decided that as this keeps being a problem, I'm going to set up an energy barrier right here, if I can. Am I allowed to set this up right here? And there we go. So that should now stop any creatures from escaping this room. And we've got just enough iron for a refinery as well. So this can be over here, because this is close by to where we're actually storing the resources. So that goes right there. Beautiful. Now we've got ourselves the ability to convert that raw ore into refined resources. And the robots are jumping straight on that, taking the resources from the actual storage deposit depot thing over to the refinery. Love it. Life form detected. Hang on, where is the life form detected? I'm guessing it's... Oh! Okay, so, I'm now playing as Tabby. She's now the acting captain. There appears to be bad things on this ship. Does anyone know where the bad things are precisely? Well, I'm guessing it's in the... The game's not saying it's in the refinery. Life form detected. Ah, it'll be you. Come back here, you. Come back here. Come back. No. No. You do not cause trouble for me. Here we go. Iron ore needs to be turned into iron. And either I can do that myself, or of course, I can get someone else to do it for me. Which is exactly what I want to do. Unfortunately, there's now only 3 people on the ship, so... I'm not convinced York's really doing much in the workshop, to be honest, but we don't need 2 tractor beam people, so Matt can come and work in the refinery. And here comes Matt to get on with the refining. Good luck, Matt! And now, everything just starts happening by itself, because, yeah, ultimately, you want the crew to just be entirely automated. And also, yeah, when you colour code a room pink, it's pink on the outside too, which is beautiful. Here we go, Matt's just finished a bunch of iron, and that means I can get another crucial building down, which is the Clone Lab. Because yes, indeed, we're going to be needing some new people to replace the ones that died due to my incompetence. So, beyond the crew quarters and the bio tank, which contains all the biomaterial we've been gathering, we can now head over to the Clone Lab. So we found a creature with the awareness ability, and if we find a few more samples of a similar creature, together with a giant pile of biomass, we can actually start giving that to my clones. But so far we're a bit too early on for that. Instead, for the time being, yeah, we got ourselves 1 basic human, so we can just give myself some more humans. Or we could start working on, yeah, just straight up alien species. I don't have the samples yet. I'm close to having enough samples for a crawl. But for the time being, let's get ourselves a couple of clones in. Just regular human clones. Love it. And in comes the new guy. So, here we go. His name is Bird. No, it's not. I'm afraid your name, in fact, is John 2. There we go. So you're John 2. Love it. And as we've got a bunch of biomass from going down to the planet, we'll actually get ourselves another human, and this time we'll go for a female, because they seem to have slightly nicer eyes. And there we go. Rachel with an A is now complete, and I'd say we want to put her over on the bridge, because I think actually, yeah, no one's actually working in here right now, and I feel like someone should be working in here, just in case, you know, we need to be scanning planets or whatever. So Rachel with an A, she goes in here, job done. Now we've got one person in every relevant room. Anyway, I've got a planet I want to go down to here because, yeah, this planet has got 3 separate sites detected. And those can be fun upgrades and stuff. So I'm going to go down there. Don't really care about the lithium. Plenty of that floating around in space. So I just want to get in there, grab the stuff, and be on our way. Alright, here we go. And remember, we're going to have a different planet this time. Because, yeah, you get some good variety, which is nice. And, okay. This time all a bit on the dead side. And I just want to keep moving, keep an eye on my little motion detector or whatever it is, find a bunch of stuff, scan it, get some upgrades, and then get the hell out of here. And there we go. Something over there is... Oh! Hello? Have you got guns? Oh, I think they might have guns. Oh, this is a bit of a step forward, actually. Right. They're not good guns, but they do have guns. Yes, that's mildly concerning. Right, there's people with guns on this planet. Bloody hell, I wasn't warned about this. Keep moving, because the bullets are quite slow. It's like I'm playing Agent Under Fire. Right, so I think this is their planet, but no longer. Now it's going to be mine. I'll be having that, thank you. Ooh, a sample of a new weapon. And keep an eye on the Pip-Boy. That'll tell me where the bad people are. And, oh, hello, I see you over there. And when I say, oh, I think I've been shot by a poison gun. Uh-oh. That's concerning. Yeah, they're actually all green and glowing. I think they may... Oh! Now, the question is, was the ship smart enough to make its way back to the ship after the whole situation where... Good, it just decided to leave Tabby down on the planet. Oh, rest in peace, Tabby. Also, did the ship maybe bring anything back with it? Just check the plan here. I'm not seeing anything on fire. I think we're fine. Right, so that planet... Bad planet. Don't go to that planet. We're also using up ammo pretty quickly, so I need to actually, yeah, trade some lithium for some new ammunition. Spot on. And with my sulfur, I can actually get some turrets in production. And I most definitely do want some turrets. I feel like the lack of automated defenses is kind of been screwing me over so far. So, set up a turret just to make sure everything's as it should be. So I'm going to set up a turret over here. So that way anything that spawns into this room, sooner or later, it'll try and make its way over to this energy node. So at that point, the turret will murder it. And that means I can leave Claire alone to get on with the harvesting by herself. Because all of a sudden, that's a lot less dangerous. Meanwhile, over here, same basic principle applies. I'm going to set down a turret over here, and this turret will deal with anything that tries to get into this area down over here. But of course, I could actually bring a turret with me down to the planet's surface if I wanted to. Time to find somewhere new to go and explore. Now I feel like the ship can take care of itself a bit better. Here we go, this'll do. We got some low danger planets down over here. We got some space debris in this part of the world. But actually, we've got a merchant over here. Right, let's go and actually visit that merchant. So, just go for a little hyper jump. And we'll see what that merchant wants to buy or sell. There we go, that's the merchant right there. Because, of course, we've now got ourselves a bunch of lithium. Claire's mining that right now. We'll see if maybe that's worth anything. And yes, indeed, we can sell a little bit of lithium. We don't need all of this. So that's a value of 5 right there. And they want to sell me, ooh, okay, panic rooms and beaming stations and workshop 2s. Right, a bunch of stuff that I don't have access to normally. Got it. Ooh, shields. If I want to travel to hazardous clusters, I need shields. But probably for the time being, I just need some iron. So before we actually make the trade, let's check what else can I actually produce that ideally I would like. I'm okay for power for the time being. I've got a workshop 1. I need a workshop 2. Fine, in which case, how do I make some good money to buy new rooms from you? Because this is what merchants are for. They sell you new schematics and whatever. He'd be willing to pay a good amount of money for iridium or niter. Alright, interesting. And gold and platinum even more so. And actually, he'll pay a really good amount for copper and aluminium, which are actually floating all over the shop, to be honest. Alright guys, head north to this sector, because there's some copper to be got right here. And that copper can be sold to that merchant for good old money. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to tell Claire to get on with that. Because that is, I think, 8 times 3, 24 money's worth of copper right there. So Claire, this one's all on you. You crack on with that. She'll now do that by herself. And with a turret to help her out, and also the shield I've set up, hopefully this ship won't explode if I just leave that to her and go and do my own thing elsewhere. Here we go. Lithium, uranium, and 1 site. Okay, interesting. So, in we go to the ship. This time, though, I'm not going to die. Because this time, I'm actually going to take... Yeah, I'm going to take the X-ray caster and a bunch of ammunition for it. And on top of that, I've brought a turret with me. So I've got some help. Right, top up this thing. Oh, that thing's firing immediately. Oh, that's a good sign. Oh, this is a nice planet. I like this planet. This is much better. Right, okay. So, hang on, what was this again? That's uranium, which is purple. I would have gone for green myself, but okay. No sign of red on the Pip-Boy, so we're okay for now. Sign of red on the Pip-Boy. Lots of red. Actually, red every direction on the Pip-Boy. Right, you know what? I'm just going to deploy a turret. Deploy the turret. There we go. And now we just take you guys. Oh, there's many of them. But the X-ray gun can do the job here. Right, now I've got coverage, damn it. Also, has this thing actually got itself? Yeah, now we've got double turrets. So, the ship itself should be fairly well protected. Good. And I'm picking up biomass and clone samples so I can replace Tabby with Tabby 2. Scamp around as fast as you can, because you really do move bloody fast in this game. Find the big, exciting, sexy thing. Give that a scan, because, yeah, there's definitely 1 site of interest. There it is. Give that a scan. And then, actually, you know what? If I'm going over there, I'm going to take the turret with me. So the turret can actually just come with me right now. It's got 540 bullets remaining. So, get this over here. And now, drop down, turret. So the turret will now assist with this business. 20% scanning. So this is going to take a little bit of time to do. And we've got bad guys, but wherever they are, I see them. And the turret sees them too. Beautiful. The turret is, in fact, knackering them. I'll be having myself all of the biomass. But yeah, the grass is good for hiding them, actually. And we're safe, 80%. And there we go. I've got myself another suit upgrade. Love it. Right, grab myself the biomass, because we need biomass. Okay, grab this. Get back towards the ship at this point. You can't go through the mushrooms. And hang on, that's biomass. I will take a giant pile of biomass. Okay, are we good? Are we actually good? Life forms detected. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, deploy. Turret. Get down. Where are they? I see them over there somewhere. Good shot. Well, bloody done. Right, oh, no, there's loads of them. Sorry. And, yeah, there we go. That's what I really want. Genetic sampling. Because then I can start cloning better humans. Like half humans. And that's lithium. I think that's pretty valuable, too. We may as well grab it. Pip-Boy showing no problem whatsoever yet. I say no problem whatsoever yet. And lithium. There we go. Get back to the ship. And we're good. Probably don't run across the line of fire of, turrets. Bad idea. Right, have we got everything we want? So I tell you what, I'll have more bio samples. Harvester's now full. In which case, time for me to actually get out of here when a good moment presents itself. Don't leave the turret behind, though. Yeah. No. You're not going anywhere. Right, turret. Seems like we're quiet for the minute. Okay, yeah, launch harvester. And you know what? Can I deploy the turret right here? Yes, I can. And good, we're fine. Grab the turret. Boom! Goodbye, stupid planet. I win! Okay, now this time, check the bottom of the ship for aliens. because I definitely brought some aliens with me last time I actually went on a little expedition down to a planet. And then several corridors exploded. Life forms detected. Where? Oh, I see it. I see it. Right, okay. I just need to get down into the corridors. It's somewhere around here. I don't know how it actually got over there, but hang on, it's somewhere around this part of the world. Where is it? Ah, the turrets are already dealing with it. Good job, turrets. In fact, actually, the turrets just did their jobs. The turrets did their jobs perfectly. Well done, everybody. Oh, no, hang on. There's more over somewhere in this direction, actually. Underneath the refinery, I think. There's a worker in here, so... Oh, no. You're dead. Good work. Possibly they're inside the crates, and they burst out of the crates over time. Anything else? There is definitely something else going on here. And I will go and figure it out. Where? Where is it? Don't have visibility anymore. I think possibly Matt shot it. Well done, Matt. And that means I can just check in on how Claire's getting on over in this place. We've actually genuinely got ourselves half first-person shooter, half strategy resource optimization game. And that's a blend I've never seen before, and it's really cool. So we've got lithium times many, we've got some uranium, we've got more coming in right there. Beautiful. Matt's actually processing the uranium, Claire's getting the copper in, and that should be worth a good amount of money. I need to go over to the cloning lab just to actually get everything sorted out over there. Because we've got ourselves a big old pile of all sorts of bits and pieces here. Now, yeah, we can't actually have the awareness ability, but we might be able to actually have... No, we don't quite have enough samples yet. Boo. So, there's Tabby 2, and she can actually just get on with working inside the workshop. So now every room has someone in it. Marvellous. And now, if you've got the same stuff, yes you do. So, a beaming station. Fast travel from one station to another. Very useful on bigger ships. Ah, a teleporter. Okay, so once you start really growing your ship, actually having a little beaming station could be very useful. But I feel like I've got to say I want the workshop too. So now, I need to figure out what to offer them. And I've definitely got myself a big old pile of copper that I can actually offer this guy. And I've got myself a giant pile of lithium too. So I can give him some of that, sure. Let's just get that up to... Yeah, you know what? That's actually a good deal. So I'm going to say that's acceptable. Trade, there we go. Now, I've got myself a new module. Beautiful. Except, would you believe, I need the copper I just traded away to actually build it. Well, that's fine. We just need to find somewhere that's got some copper. Here we go. Got some copper right there. And while Claire's getting on with that, I could actually head down to all of these planets and see what's going on here, including, yeah, one upgrade site, some lithium, uranium, there's some iron ore. That never hurts. You always need a bit of iron ore for something. Alright, down to a new planet here. And... okay, what have we got? Nothing too dramatic so far. Slap down the turret and begin. There we go. We've got iron ore right here. So I've got good coverage right now. I can do a little bit of mining right by the ship, no problem whatsoever. And if I recall correctly, there's nothing on this planet in terms of sites of interest. So I'm just here to grab what resources I can, help myself to... yeah, you know what? You can just die, actually. Help myself to a giant pile of biomatter. On the plus side, yeah, much less grass around here, so I will be able to see him coming, which is good. And... yeah, I see you there. Good luck with that. My pistol, though it's a bit on the slow side, is pretty good at murdering you bastards. And the harvester is already bloody full, blimey. Okay, in which case, just grab this. You've only got like 20 things left, actually. Right, shove that there. Return to mothership. Go over to big ass gun. Cover the exit in case they're showing up, because I think they are actually coming, but we've got what we need. No, 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 you don't. No, you don't. Goodbye. But make sure we check the underside of the ship when we get back. Yep, life forms detected. Thought so. Right, guns out, guys. Where? Oh, no, I don't need to check the thing. I know where they are. They're all right here. So, yeah, they were just clinging to the ship. Robots, get out of the way. You're not actually helping right now. Right, well, that was quite a few of them, actually. Right, okay. Help myself to a whole bunch of biomass and all sorts of other bits and pieces. What else have we got around here? There's one more, actually. I think it might have just been shanked by a turret, though. Yes, it was. Got me some DNA, though. In fact, actually, that might be... Oh, not quite enough DNA to generate my own Kral. Boo. Here we go. Claire and me just finishing off the copper collection. Meanwhile, Matt's getting us the iron. That's being refined at the same time. And hello, I see you down there, actually. That's all fine. Yeah, this turret's got loads of ammo left because that's barely been used at all. Right, good job all round, guys. Well done. And in terms of Workshop 2, I think we'll have that just over the corridor from Workshop 1. So it can actually fit in right there. Yes, it can. Boom. Workshop 2 completed. So yeah, we've now got ourselves the greenhouse. You come through here. You got storage right there. You got Workshop 1. You got more storage. You got Workshop 2. So they're all on the same corridor, which is just beautiful. And with this, I can start researching alien weapons and personalizing what's actually in my weapon rack. Beautiful. So we've explored the starting cluster pretty effectively, but there's plenty else out there, including somewhere planets suitable for colonization efforts. Well, looks like we found something over here we can actually enter. There's a few dangerous spots with asteroids or whatever, but so we've got ourselves, yeah, this'll do. Oh, hang on. Danger critical. Maybe we don't want to go precisely into that area. Here we go. Danger low. That's much better. And hello, we've actually stumbled across a good planet over here. Can launch from the hangar. 24 consuming HCI. I have absolutely no idea what that means, but we're going to go and check out the planet anyway. Ah, HCI is the planet's biosphere. So the problem is, my guys don't breathe HCI or HC1 or whatever that is precisely, or possibly HCl. Hydrochloric acid? Hydrogen chloride? Whatever that is, my guys don't breathe it because they breathe oxygen. Do we know any species that do breathe that by any chance? Aha! Mantis! Right. So, humans can't actually live on that planet, but mantis could. So if we just bred a bunch of clone mantis, but with like human brains or whatever, they could live down there. But of course, if we want clone mantis on the ship, we're also going to need the ship to have an appropriate habitat for them. Oh, with this next system over is a bit of a star. So this planet has got ferns on it for more oxygen, presumably meaning I can support more humans, but fungus producing N2O, and a Yari producing HCl and or 1 or possibly I. Get those plants on board, plant them in my greenhouse, and we can actually start creating an environment suitable for the mantis. Yeah, you know what? We're going. And oh, blimey. That'll be it then. And oh, it's actually rotating. Oh, flip, the planets are actually... Oh, that's so cool. I didn't even know that happened. Wait, hang on. The sun's also... Oh, wait. We're rotating. Right, so we're orbiting or rotating. And the planets may or may not be... Okay, there's some form of movement going on and I'm happy about it. Right, inside my nice little oxygen bubble here. Just slap down the turret immediately. Guns out. Big guns out. Now, where's the plant? Oh, we got something. We got something right over here. That is, there it is. It's some form of, I don't know, fern, fungus, something. And some things don't want me to have it. No, go away. I'm trying to save humanity by providing a home for things that aren't humans, but like might theoretically have human brains inside them or something. I don't know. Oh, blimey, there's... Right, I'm going to retreat over to these just for the time being. There it is, the plant, the plant, the plant. We got it. We got a sample of the plant, and also they're really not happy about that. But screw the lot of you. Hand over your precious biomatter. We can clone more tabbies with it. Right, get over here. Drop that down right here. Use terminal. Launch harvester. Back out of screen. Prepare to defend ourselves from anything that's planning to stop us escaping. Yeah, it's a handful of stuff that's probably going to be clinging to the bottom of the ship because it always bloody is. Yep, life forms detected. I'm not too surprised, really. Some of them just dive straight down to the area below. I saw you down there. Right, how many more have we got? How many more have we got? How many more have we got? Get on over here. The turret is going to deal with anything I can't. There's something coming up behind me. And that just got completely shanked. Beautiful. I think that's your lot. It did 1 bit of damage to the power nodes. Everything's fine. Oh, that's just beautiful. We got ourselves a plant, which creates some form of gas. I'm not sure what. And we have now got ourselves a new biosphere. So presumably, this is like creating some form of gas. And hopefully that doesn't kill the humans, right? In the same sector there was, yeah, that's a fungus for N2O. Biosphere has been added. Beautiful. Or there's the glubra, together with 2 sites. And I'm not sure anything I've found actually needs N2O so far. So I'll go for the glubra. Because KOH, whatever that is, hang on. Potassium oxide, hydrogen. I don't know. Potassium hydroxide? You know what? We're going down there. We're going to pick up whatever that is. We'll also investigate the site. Boom. Right, time to get down here and be amazing. Because, yeah, there's a plant down here that we're going to need for something to breathe. And, oh, this place is a bit inhospitable. But actually, the plants don't look so bad around here, which is good. And I think that's... No, that's just lithium. I thought that might be a special plant of some description. Right, locate the plant. It shouldn't be too difficult to find, because, yeah, bit of a Spartan landscape round here. And is that it right there? Yep, that's the glubra. And there are definitely bad things coming this way. The turrets are dealing with most of it for me, actually. Well done, turrets. There we go. We've got that immediately. One brand new plant. There we go. Harvester full. Grab the turret. Shove it down in here for last defense. And let's get on our way. And there we go. Another new atmosphere. Alright, down to the other planet, because now I just want the other plant, the other sites, the diddly-diddly-dees. So, hang on. Hang on. Various sites around here. In fact, yeah, 2 sites in this part of the world. Love it. I'll be having myself some sites. Thank you. Now, admittedly, I'm a bit low on ammo. Still, use my lovely thing. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, there's weird ghost people. I don't like the weird ghost people. Okay, that's concerning, actually. No, got behind you, you stupid losers. Right, okay, watch out for you. And down you go, you stupid loser ghost people. Right, there's weird ghost people. I don't like that one little bit. Hang on. Don't know who these guys are, but oh, I'll be having a machine gun. New weapon. Beautiful for bigger and slower enemies. Right, run. Let the turrets do the work. If there are terrifying ghost people, then we should definitely be letting turrets do the work here. Okay, so I've got myself a new weapon schematic right there. And yep, I see ya. I see you. Luckily, they're going down pretty quick. I don't know what they are. Are they... Oh, uh-oh, there's several of them, actually. Right, okay, I'm not actually getting any XP for this, am I? No, because that's not a thing that exists in this game. I'm not sure they even drop... Oh, they're dropping something. What are you guys? You are hollows. So the DNA improves intelligence and speed, but weakens health. Right, good for engineers, I see. Right, go. Oh, okay. This isn't actually... Oh, this is a very bad planet for me. Turrets, save me. Save me, turrets. Oh, bloody hell. I think some of the turrets are out of health. Yes, actually, go. Okay. I don't like the fact I'm running low on everything right now. You know what? I've decided we've got the... Wait, hang on. I came here for a plant. We don't have the plant yet, do we? Hang on, you can check what you've got. No, we haven't found the plant yet. I don't know where the plant is. I mean, I've got plenty of... What do these guys even breathe? Do they even technically exist? Oh, hang on. Is that it right there? Yes. Oh, that's a fern. I don't need ferns. I've already got ferns, but... Tell you what, I'm not going to say no to a plant. They are kind of special. Right, look for green things in order to find plant. Where's the other plant, though? I swear there was... Oh, bloody hell, there's a big number of them. Don't know where the other plant is. Do I actually care? Oh, hang on, is that it? That's it, isn't it? That's the... Yes! I found a fungus. Okay, I need to get this. We get this, then we run. Okay, don't spawn in any more of them. We're just going in a minute. Okay, we're going. We're just going. Goodbye. Thank you for your planet. Oh, hang on. I think the turret's been destroyed. Go. I'm guessing some of them are going to be on the ship, aren't they? They're going to have clung to the bottom or something. Because for some reason, holograms are alive. Well, I don't see any. But that wouldn't be the first time that's been true. And there we go. The final fungus is now ready to be planted. Meaning in this greenhouse, we've actually got 4 different biospheres being generated. Now, there is a trader in this area. This area does have sunstorms, but If we just nip in and then just leave again afterwards, we need to get in here, do the trade, and then get the hell out of here. Okay, what are you actually offering? Clone Lab 2. Power shotgun? Okay, I like the sound of that. That does sound pretty good. But I'm going to be honest, you're not actually offering me shields, which I was kind of hoping you'd be offering me. But equally, power shotgun. I can't afford the power shotgun. Boo. All the stuff is, uh-oh. Sunstorms. Hazard back. Go. Go. Guys. Guys, we've made a horrible mistake. We need to get out of here, please. Just run. 2 seconds. Okay. Time to go. Guys, sorry about that. How's everything? Oh, everything's a bit on fire. Right. How on fire is everything right now? Just need to check on the... Quite on fire. Okay. How do we put out the fire? Don't actually know how we put out the fire. Okay, so that's gone. So at this point, hang on, there's... Uh-oh. Okay, I think we just lost Claire. Yes, Claire's died. Because I decided to drive the ship into sunstorms despite having no shields. But on the plus side, when we do replace Claire, we can replace her with a Mantis, or a Crawl, or even a Hollow, because we've almost got enough clone samples for all of them. And that will be a massive improvement, so really, this is all for the good. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I think you get the point. This here is Genesis Alpha 1, and... I think it's pretty damn solid. It's somewhat limited in scope, I suppose. It's a bit of a slow burn, but I don't think it deserves the negative reviews it's had at all. I think it's a big, interesting sci-fi game. It kind of sits weirdly in the space between utopia and dystopia, where it's very positive and optimistic that humanity can get out there and survive among the stars, but the only way you can do it is by turning humans into terrifying spider monsters. So... read into that whatever you will. You make it to that utopian or dystopian. But link in the description below to Genesis Alpha 1. Because while it's not going to be for everybody, I think it's actually a pretty solid game. And I think it deserves more attention than it's got. I always admire a game that takes genres and does interesting things with them. It's very, very cool indeed. I hope we see more of it. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Genesis Alpha 1. Thank you very much. And goodbye. We have got a gate key here, and then we have got... I've made a mistake! I've made a mistake! I've made a mistake! I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.